back. I haven't made any progress. So I haven't worked on it since the last show. We'll go ahead and tape it out and paint the two stripes on top. And in the next hour, we'll see how much we can complete. I don't know how much we can do, but we'll do what we can. I only got one camera working. I don't know what happened to this other one. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get it going. Yep. Hold on a minute. I got to make this camera go. That's why the button was pushed. Now it should work. Come on. There we go. Okay. Yo! The yodeler's back. Yo! Well, Steve did a little. I went and inspected his airplane. He got a little bit done today. About another 10 times, so I'll be ready to paint another coat. It's just a lot of work if you want to do a super nice job. Okay, so let's check out and see what we got. Looks pretty close. Okay, we're gonna do this in 4 passes. So. See, we can't refrain from painting yellow like I did the last time. Thing. we go. Okay. So now let's I want to do one and then paint it and see what it looks like. Of course, I'm pretty committed once I paint one. Pretty damn committed once I paint one of these. I don't know. We'll see. You know, if this airplane's my best flying plane, it'll be the Nats plane. But I'm doing the best I can. I still got about 5 months before I have to make a decision. I got plenty of airplanes to choose from. Kind of hope I'm not making a mistake painting this. I think it's going to be okay. And let's see. There we go. We shall see. I'm going to have to get over to the paint store tomorrow and buy some of the right paper. This should have almost rifled through this one roll already. We want to turn this. Probably wrong. Not close enough. We're not going to make the same mistake again. I'm going to throw the towel over that, though. I had a bad experience last time. Overspray. We got 15 minutes to get ready there. So this is going to be a 15, half an hour. Gonna be a 2-hour job just to do this, and then I gotta do the back ones. Another 2 hours. The correct way to do this would be to tape it all off and then paint all the stripes. But I don't know that I want to do that commitment until I get this one painted, and we'll see if we gotta change it. I think it's gonna be all right, but we'll see. Okay, so I want that towel on the back half so I don't have to clean that white paint. We want to do that again. Okay, good to go. think. Didn't get all the way over there. Of course, I don't know. Hope not. I'll put a piece of paper on it just to be safe. I have just rifled through so much damn tape. Okay, we're good to go. Oh, nope. Remember what I said about red. If it's got a hole, it'll find it. Yeah, I'm not going to use the airbrush on this. This thing's already set up to use, so. I'll use this. Yeah. Keep my fingers crossed. Okay. God, I hope we don't have any problems. Okay, here we go. There's the tack coat. Oh, it's gonna take a lot. That's no good. This red don't cover for shit. So we need a blocker. Get another can. This is no good. This is no good. Okay. Perfect. So we're going to sit around and wait for this to tack up, and then shoot one pass of red on it and take the paper off. But I knew by spraying that a little bit of red that it wasn't going to cover the checks. The black is hard color to cover. I have done it, but it takes a lot. Let's help it along. It might be forever drying if I don't help it. Okay, get the red. Perfect. The windy coat. Thank you, Jose. So at least we know how we have to do it. We have to block it. I won't have to block it on the trailing edge because there's no black. I will on the leading edge. Give it about 5 minutes and I'll take it off and see what it looks like. Could force it, but yeah, Pretty close. This all gets sealed under clear anyway. You're just trying to make it red. Yay, didn't get no overspray back here. I don't want to pull up the blue fine line until it's a little more dry, but at least I'll get an idea what it's going to look like. And one line goes there. I think it's going to be all right. You motherfucker. Believe it or not, taking the tape off is just as important as putting it on, and when to take it off. I know some guys like to let it dry up and then it chips off. Not me. I like to take it off when it's wet and it kind of melts back to where it belongs and gives you less of a Yeah. Little spot will card off right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Looks good. Oh, a little bit of flashing right there. It'll card off when it dries. Man, it'll be difficult to do all this shit. There it is. We got our first pinstripe on. What do you think? One goes around there. I think it looks pretty damn good. And then we get, let's see, it's how it goes on that wing. And it starts up backwards. Shit. Oh well. We'll have to think of something. I might call Howard and see if he can make me some of them rat droppings and put it on its namesake, and I'll clear them over and they'll be on there forever. Yeah, a little flashing. All in all, pretty damn good. Two little flashing spots. Pretty melted down on there. That's good. Okay, I can either do the back one, see what this one wing looks like, or do the other side. So we want to do what here? How do I want to go about this? I guess we're going to paint the end of the flap a little bit of red too. And we need to straighten it up. There we go. I think I can make that stripe green and get away with it. I got to get green on this somewhere. What do we got in here? 37 minutes. Gotta think about this. Got the flashing off. I don't know where that went. $70. Okay. That stripe is too fresh to put 70 on, so I'm just cleaning up some of the glue that was on this, so we don't want to miss that. So I go back to the other camera angle and see what it looks like. What do you think? Is that the deal? I think I'm going to get off here. I don't want to be too pressed when I'm doing this. I need to learn how to outline them letters. How can I'm going to have to do some research on how to outline on Cuts-A-Lot Pro. Letter outline Cuts-A-Lot Pro. I wonder if it's on there. Let's see. The tube. Go to the tube. Boy, this thing's slow. Letter OUTLINE cuts ALPRO. I bet I'm going to have to do it in Inkscape and pull it in. Contouring single letters and fonts with an existing outline. How to quickly outline text in Procreate. No, I want Cuts-A-Lot. Nope, adding an outline. Oh, that's hand. Yeah, I'm going to have to think about this. Procreate. I don't have that. I don't want to learn a new program. I just want to use my existing program. So I'll use Inkscape and see what I can do. All right, that's going to do it for this evening. I normally do an hour. We just got 45 minutes in on this one because I'm going to think about how I want to do this. This turned out pretty well. Not bad at all. I've got to lift that line and move it too because it's not quite right. Not quite right. And do some lettering right there. Super Tigre, Brian Gardner. I'm pretty happy with it so far. It looks pretty red and orange up here though. A little bit of glue up there. I'll go over it with ATX when I get these stripes on it. I also need something back there and something. Don't want her too busy, but I don't want it busy enough. But he's got to hope them fillets hold out. I don't want them fillets to lift. That would be a bitch. Hope I didn't put too much on it. All right, guys, that's how I do get a line on there. You saw the blocker, because when I put the red on, I knew it wasn't going to cover that black without a ton of paint. And you don't want to use a whole lot of paint when you're doing these lines. You want it just dusted on. So I use the primer as a blocker, real light, just to make it all the same color. And dusted the red on it to make it all the same color. But I think it turned out fairly well. Fairly well. Inking on this airplane is going to be a bear too. But we're going to do realistic ink lines on this thing, fuselage included, so we shall see how that goes. Alrighty, like, subscribe, and share. I'm sorry there's not a whole lot more tonight. I just know that I want to think about this before I go too much farther. And for the sake of a YouTube video, I'm not going to push it. Any of the products that you see me use today in this, aside from the dope, which comes from Wix Aircraft, is available on my Amazon store, including the sign plotter. And that's an important part of a finish like this, for the circles and for the lettering and so on and so forth. I'm going to see how small I can make some of those letters. I haven't tried to do the 1/8 inch or 1/4 inch before, but we're going to give it a try and see if I can get them down that small. I don't think I'm going to be able to weed them though. It's just too small. They need to be laser cut. And I ain't got the money for that. Alrighty, if you like this type of content, please subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. I'm usually on twice a day, Monday through Friday, and once a day on Saturday and Sunday. Unless it's contest season, and then we'll be on multiple times, live streaming at the field. You ain't going to get no stunt TV anywhere else but here. All right, we'll see you later. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya. Anytime you try with good results of a 3-blade, I do not use a 3-blade. I use a 13/6 rev up prop. All right, good night, guys. See ya.